Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. World Cup 2022. We are here for the beautiful game and this beautiful tournament that happens every 4 years that hopefully doesn't change to 2 years because FIFA is corrupt. I mean, FIFA is amazing. Please don't hurt me. But everybody, welcome to Group F. That is Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. We have here Kevin De Bruyne, Alfonso Davies, Aidif Hakimi, as Mbappe would say, and then Luka Modric. And we are here with some lovely guests on the show. Let me first introduce my first guest of the show, Veronica. How are you doing, mate? You having a great time? Excited for the World Cup? That was a little aggressive.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm excited, interested to see how things go, how everything plays out. Happy to be here once again.
Yeah, me too, me too. And also introducing another guest of the show who is from Belgium. Emil, how are you doing today?
I'm very good. Thank you. I'm doing good. Thank you.
That's great. I'm really glad to have you on. Can you just tell me what are your favorite clubs right now besides obviously Genk?
Yeah, Man City. It's obviously one of the best teams in the world right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, the last few years. I also like PSG
Ooh.
because of the attacking trio,
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's true.
and not much other teams, but basically just Genk.
Okay, that's fair enough. Great team, great team. Okay, and also another guest on the show who is from Canada. Cambez, how are you doing today? Let me know how you do, mate.
Thank you. I'm doing great. Once again, we're all excited for the World Cup. We have waited 36 years to get here, and yeah, all set up and all ready.
Really? Canada hasn't been in the World Cup in 36 years?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, that is. Oh my
Not the
gosh.
men's World Cup. The women's team has been going at it for a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
but yeah. Can you just let me know a little about you? Like, what are your favorite clubs right now?
Well, for me, in Europe, I love Barcelona.
Okay,
Just my favorite player. Messi has always been.
nice.
Even though we're not having really good days lately for the past couple of years, but
Yeah,
we're trying our best to go, but we'll see how things get to happen. But hopefully for the next year we can do better in the Champions League and all that.
yeah. Can only hope so. But for now, it's just Europa League, and that's okay. It's okay. Hey, tough times. But okay, well, everybody, welcome to the show watching on YouTube and on Spotify, and I cannot wait to announce this. So, Veronica, let me just ask you first. Group F, when it first came out, what were your thoughts on this whole group? Just Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia. It's a mix of teams, definitely. So, what are your
So,
opinions?
yeah, I thought it was interesting because I think if you think about like generally who you'd consider as powerhouses, Croatia and Belgium both come
Yeah.
up like immediately. But if you watch both those teams, I think there are some obvious weak points that could be exploited. I think Croatia was pretty unimpressive in the Euros, and I think Belgium obviously have like Kevin De Bruyne and they have some great players, but they lack a lot of speed and they have a bit of an aging team. And those real firecrackers like Eden Hazard aren't really kicking anymore.
He's been
So
eating
it's
a lot
just
of
interesting.
McDonald's. Yep, understandable.
It's interesting to me because I think this is a group that could create some fun narratives about like young teams versus older teams because
Yeah.
I don't know a ton about Morocco, but I do know like the Canadian team is very young and it has a lot of exciting players that have just really hit the scene in the last couple years.
Yep.
So I think again, first glance, you'd think it'd be obvious who would go through, but considering the last couple years, I think it's really up in the air who ends up getting through this one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, great thoughts. Okay. And now let me ask Emil, what do you think about this Belgium squad? And what do you think, no, not about the Belgium squad. What do you think about the Group F when it first came out with Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia?
I think it's a very tough group for
Yeah.
Belgium and for all the countries because Canada is obviously very exciting for
Yeah.
the World Cup, the first in 36 years. And Morocco is also a really good team, but I don't know much about them. Just Veronica. And Croatia, yeah, it's a bit like Belgium, Croatia. They are getting a bit old, but it's still a good team. It's still a good team.
Yeah.
But I
Alright.
think it's a interesting group. Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Okay. And also, last but not least, Canvas, what do you think of the squad when Group F first came out, when Canada was matched with teams like Belgium, Morocco, and Croatia? It's a bit scary. I mean, if that was me, but I mean, it is the first time in 36 years, as you said, and Canada does have a great team on paper, at least. So, what do you think?
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, definitely for us waiting 36 years for the World Cup and then seeing our group like with Belgium, Morocco, Croatia, which all of these teams are great. But overall, me personally, I believe that Canada will be the surprise of this World Cup.
Really? Okay,
And
nice.
yeah, so since even though like in the qualification, Canada in CONCACAF qualified as a first team, which
Yeah.
no one believed that, and was very interesting and very exciting for us to see Canada qualifying as a first team and beating USA and Mexico, which are really good teams as well. I would say Belgium will go as a first team, and well, let me be biased a little here.
Yeah.
Canada will go as a second team since we have really good players like Davis, David,
Mhm.
Estacio,
Yeah.
and Dejan. All of these players have the potential to show a lot of things in the World Cup.
Okay, nice. All right. Well, now, yeah, those were our thoughts on the Group F, and let us just go now to the first team, which is Belgium. I'm gonna list their World Cup squad that came to here to Qatar. Let us see what they have. So the goalkeepers, of course, and also Emil. If I do butcher these names wrong, please correct me because I am
That's okay.
not fluent in your language. So please correct me. All right.
That's okay.
So goalkeepers. Oh, I already messed this one. Uh, yeah, Timo Courtois, Thibaut.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I already messed up. From Real Madrid in Spain. Simon Mignolet in Club Brugge in Belgium. Con Castias.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Okay,
good.
from Wolfsburg in Germany. And then the defenders, Toby Alderweireld from Royal Antwerp in Belgium. Then Arthur Tiate in Stad de Rennes. Is that how you say his name? Please help me.
Yeah, we pronounce like Arthur Theat,
Okay, Arthur
but
Tiate. Okay, nice.
it's
Then
it's okay. It's okay.
then Wout Thijs from Leicester City. Ye- I- Sure,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm doing it wrong, please just tell me. Like, no, terrible. All right, then Jan
Yeah,
Vertonghen from Anderlecht in Belgium as well. Then Thomas Meunier from Borussia Dortmund, great player there. Then
yeah.
Timothy Castagne from Leicester City, great player there too. And then Zino Dabest from Anderlecht. Is it Zabest? Zabast?
The boss. The boss.
Zabast? Okay, okay. Then I don't know if anybody knows this guy, Kev De Kev De Bruyne, Kevin De Bruyne from Manchester City. I guess he's like a new player. I don't know. No one knows. But okay. Then Hans Van Aken from Club Brugge in Belgium, and then Jure Tillemans from Leicester City broke my heart in the FA Cup final, scoring against Chelsea. But we won't talk about my sadness. All right, Lindia, then Donka from Aston Villa in England, great player here too. Then Amadou Onana from Everton. Then Yannick Carrasco from Atletico Madrid, who is a speed demon in FIFA. I love him. Axel Witsel in Atletico Madrid in Spain. Then Charles de Ketelea. Ketelea?
Yeah, Charles de Ketelaar.
De Ketel. Oh my gosh! Wow.
It's a
Ketelea.
difficult name.
Yeah, from AC Milano in Italy, and then Leandro Trossard. Oh, from Brighton. Great player in England.
Amazing player.
Oh, that's gonna be exciting. And then Torgan Hazard in Borussia Dortmund in Germany. Then the forwards, Romelu Lukaku for Inter Milan in Italia. Then Mishi Batshuayi from Fenerbahce in Turkey. Then Dries Martins from Galatasaray. Is it Dries or Dries?
Dries.
Dries.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, in Galatasaray. And then Eden Hazard from Real Madrid in Spain, who has been eating all the chips and salsa. He's getting a little weight, but it's okay. Then Luis Opinda from Lyon. Is it? How do you
Yeah.
say it?
Yeah, that's Openda. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, thank you. Then Jeremy Doku from Stade Rennes in France, who is actually a great, great player. I've been using him in my FIFA career mode for forever, but yeah, that is how it is. All right, well,
Yeah.
let me ask you first, Emil, what do you think of this Belgium squad that has been selected? And just give me, like, I guess, a little information about who you think deserved to be called up, that should have been called up, that's not there, and also someone who doesn't probably deserve to be in the squad and should have been left at home. So let me know. Take it away. You are the dancing queen. That is what we say.
Yeah, so I think it's obviously a really good squad. We have some great players like Courtois, De Bruyne, yeah, all those players. we have good players, but I think, as I said, the team is a bit aged. So especially the defense. And Martinez called up some young players, but he doesn't use them in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
So he always uses the oldest players and the most experienced players who showed something for Belgium. Yeah, he always uses like Alderweireld, Vertongen, and then Donker or something,
Yeah.
but never like Vaas, Theat. Yeah, those new young players who show their qualities in the Premier League or big competitions.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good squad. So, but I don't know if you saw the pre-selection, but that's a bit less good.
Yeah.
So he called up. There was a pre-selection from 55 players, and like the whole youth academy from Anderlecht was inside the pre-selection.
Wow.
So, yeah, not the whole youth academy, but much players from Anderlecht, just like Zeno de Bast.
Yeah.
He just plays in the first squad from Anderlecht, and yeah, immediately called up for the World Cup. So I don't really understand that, but yeah, we need some young players in the defense, so I can live with that. But,
Yeah, that's true.
but
Especially if you're dealing
yeah,
with fast teams, like maybe Canada does have some fast teams as well too, and
yeah,
Croatia.
that's true.
So
But yeah, he didn't show his qualities in the last games for Belgium. So I don't really understand why he's called up. But also I understand because we need some young players and other defenses, other young defenders. Yeah, we don't have them in Belgium.
yeah.
And yeah, about the pre-selection, I'm a gang fan, so
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
bit not that objective or something. But yeah, some players gang is first in the Belgian division.
Yeah.
So they have some good Belgian players like Mike Tresor. I don't know if you know him. Probably not, but
It sounds familiar.
and
It does sound familiar. What position does
yeah,
he play?
at the position, yeah, attacking midfielder
Oh, okay. If I see
or
his face, maybe.
winger. Yeah, he plays really good. He has 13 assists so far.
Ooh.
So best in Europe, I thought. So and he was not in the pre-selection.
Ah.
And the whole much Anderlecht players from the youth academy were in the pre-selection.
Maybe
So
the
I
coach
don't
just likes
understand that.
Anderlecht players instead.
Yeah. That's what everyone thinks, but it's not only because I'm a gang fan. I know it has something to do with it, but like journalists and the press and everyone says like it's not like fair
Yeah.
that he always calls up like the Anderlecht players,
Yeah.
only the Anderlecht players. So that's not fair, I think. But overall, it's a good squad, and I think it's the best squad we could have selected
Okay.
for the World Cup.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me just ask you another question. Who do you think are going to be the best or like the most dangerous players for Belgium this World Cup?
I think Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
everyone thinks, but yeah, he's obviously our best player at the moment. So I think he will be the star of the team.
Okay.
And I also hope Leandro Trossard plays
Yeah.
a lot because he is a really good player. I think you saw him playing in Premier League,
Oh yeah,
but
I've seen him score
yeah.
against my favorite club. It's okay. He creates
Oh.
me very sadness. So I understand.
Yeah, his hat trick on Anfield, that was one of the matches
Oh.
of his life, I think.
Oh yeah.
So, and yeah, I hope he will be the star, but I don't think I think Martinez will line up Hazard, Eden
Yeah.
Hazard. But did you saw the game against Egypt yesterday or
Yeah,
2 days,
didn't
2
they
days ago?
lose
Yeah,
2-1?
This-
Oh.
yeah, that's painful. But Hazard, Eden Hazard didn't, played very bad, very
Oh
bad.
no.
So always
Ah.
passes to the defenders and never like never dribbling into the defense from the other team. So
That's sad.
I think
That's sad.
Trossard deserves to be at his position, I think.
Okay.
And also, yeah, that's it. I think
Okay.
Openda could be a surprise maybe
Who?
because Openda,
Oh, okay. Nice.
he's a really good player. So keep your eyes on him.
Okay, definitely. All right, and then last question for you is how well do you think Belgium is going to do in the group? Do you think they'll get first, second, third, fourth?
Uh, it's difficult to say because we need some luck, obviously, in this group. But yeah, I think Belgium will finish second.
Okay, second.
So
And
I don't know who will finish
wait.
first.
You
but-
said second. Okay, I'm surprised you said second. Come on, you can be biased and say first, Belgium. Come on.
Yeah, but it all depends on the first match, I think.
That's
If we
true.
win to Canada, yeah, we could finish first, obviously. But yeah, I think we will go through to the next round.
Okay, that's a fair statement. Yeah. Yeah, and also
Yeah.
I wanted to ask this. Do you think this Belgium squad is as strong as the Belgium squad that was in the Euros a year ago?
I think it's approximately the same quality. So it's yeah, there are some new players like
Like-
Onana and Openda, the Ketelaere.
Was Trossard
But-
there last time?
Yeah, he was there,
Yeah.
but he didn't play really much. So
I hope he gets to start now because he is on
Yeah.
good form. So
yeah, I hope so too. But
Also,
yeah,
hadn't De Bruyne just broken his face like right before the Euros?
what?
Yeah,
Uh,
I think he had broken his face.
What's wrong with everybody? Son did it, and now could
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
But I think it
But-
was like he had gotten hurt again in the Champions League or something.
yeah.
Am I
that
making this
sounds
up?
familiar. I don't know.
I might be
Yeah.
making this up. But I feel like I remember because since I'm a Tottenham fan, Sonny broke his face, and people were saying that De Bruyne had broken his face like 3 or 4 weeks before the Euros, and so he like missed they
Yeah.
were worried about him missing the first game of the group stage, or he did miss it or something like
I
that.
know he broke his jaw in the Champions League final, but that's
Maybe it was jaw.
Yeah.
Maybe it was jaw, not his eye socket or whatever.
that was like in the Champions League final when they played Chelsea. So I don't know.
Oh, during that, maybe I don't know what I'm thinking about. I'll look into it. I'll tell you guys later.
Okay.
Okay, everyone else listening can Google it. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Well, yeah, that was the Belgium squad, and now let us go on to Canada. Oh, Canada. That's probably very offensive. I'm sorry, but okay, let's go on to Canada, and let me just list the Canadian World Cup squad. And Cambez, please, if I do get any of these wrong, tell me because I am very good at pronunciation. You would think I should do good since I have a football show, but no, absolutely not. All right. Well, the goalkeepers first. Milan Borjan.
Borjan.
Borjan. Okay, from Red Star Belgrade. Yes. Then James Pantimis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, from Montreal in Canada. Is that a team that plays for the MLS?
Yes,
Okay, got it. Nice. And then Dane St. Clair in
Sinclair.
Minnesota. Wait, what'd you say?
Sinclair.
Yeah, in Minnesota United in MLS. And then the defenders say, oh my gosh, Sam Adinkumbe
Eddie Kube.
and the Kube. Oh, close. From Hatayspor in Turkey. I definitely said that wrong. Then Derek Cornelius for Panathinaikos in Greece. Then Alstiar Johnston Johnston for Montreal.
Master Johnson.
Okay, nice. You would think these names would be easy for Canada, but no, no. And then Richie Laurier for Toronto.
Yeah.
Laurier. Oh, okay, good. Then Kamal Miller for Montreal. Then
Wonderful.
Steve. What do you say?
I just said wonderful.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm getting my bachelor's in Canadian right now. That's not even okay. Well, let me continue before I talk more. Steven Vitoria for GD Chavez in Portugal. Yes. And then Joel Waterman for Montreal in Canada. Then Stefan Eustachio. Oh, Eustachio.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. For Porto in Portugal. Then Liam Fraser for Denis in Belgium. I do not know that team. KMSK Demes. Oh, okay. Well, then let's go on and to Atiba Hutchinson for Biscates in Turkey. He's been around for the Canadian squad for forever. It seems like wow. Okay. Then Mark Anthony K for Toronto FC. Then Ismail Kone for Montreal. Then Jonathan Osorio for Toronto. Then Samuel Pietier is Montreal. Is that how you say his last name? Pietier?
Yeah.
Okay. Then David Wotherspoon for St. Johnston. Then Tajon. Did I guess say his name? Tajon.
Tejan.
Tajon. Yeah, nice. Buchanan for Club Brugge. And then Lucas Cavallini for Vancouver Whitecaps. Cavallini.
Cavallini. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then Jonathan David, of course, for Club Lille in France. Then Alfonso Davis for Bayern München in Germany. Love that guy. Meep meep. Then Junior Hoyat for Reading in England. Then Seal Larin. Is that how you say it?
Kyler.
Siler?
Kyler.
Kyler?
Yeah.
Okay. Larin for Club Brugge. And then Liam Miller for FC Basel in Switzerland. And then Ike Agbu for Troyes in France. So that is the team. And honestly, there is a lot of people here that play for Belgium. Because I know kind of the language of the French language in the Belgium.
Yeah, so actually there was one of the good points for us that like we have Tejan and also Lauren that plays for Brugge, and these players since they're playing for Belgium, they have like at least some idea of the chemistry of Belgian football, and
Ooh,
therefore yeah, that's a good point for us.
that's cool. Okay, wow. I didn't know about that. Okay, well, let me first ask you because you already kind of just said it. What do you think of the Canadian squad when it first came out? Do you think there's any players that deserve to be there that are not there, or any players on the squad right now that don't deserve to be there in Qatar, sunbathing and taking all the pina colada? Actually, they can't drink, so taking all the water. So, take it away.
Surprisingly, for me, all the players that I wanted to be in the squad, Herdman invited them for this World Cup, which was
Okay,
amazing. Yeah.
nice.
So there's not actually any big name for me left over to be like, oh, this guy should have been called for Qatar, and this guy should have been not called for Qatar. Therefore, for me, it's that the squad is perfect, honestly.
Okay. Well, I mean, that was like there's nobody else that you would want there or anything like that, or it's
That
fine.
this squad is perfect, I
Oh
guess.
my gosh. Okay, for the first time in 36 years, so I'm sure it took a special squad to get. And I did watch some of the CONCACAF qualifying for the World Cup, and yeah, Canada did look dangerous, and nobody expected them to be first, but they expected them to qualify, but to be first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy for them. I'm very happy for them.
Yeah.
All right.
It
Well,
was actually very interesting for us too, because not a lot of people like before like 2019, I would say, in Canada would really care about Canadian soccer national team. But ever since then, like after 2019, I guess like people are paying attention to Canadian soccer, and they're really like following up with the games and all that, and they're really getting excited. Not saying that everyone, but Canada still have their OG supporters that have been there ever since, and they've been supporting the team no matter what. But then also like majority of people who are like just like not really caring about like what's happening or not, they're still like now they're paying attention to this, and then they're excited to see Canada play. Even if you go like drive around the city, you see a lot of cars. They have like all the banners and all the Canadian soccer like supporting flags and all that, which is very nice and very interesting.
That's actually very good. Okay, well, I'm glad that they have a they have the support to actually support them. So that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. But I'm glad that they all support them. Okay, so quick question for you now: who do you think is gonna be the most dangerous or best player for Canada, or players, I guess?
Well, for Canada, obviously, I would say Alphonso Davies, even though he plays as a left back for Bayern Munich, but in Canada, he has always been playing as a left wing. So therefore, I think Alphonso Davies will be the dangerous player for us, and everyone should be like, kind of having a fear of him. But we can't sleep on Jonathan David. He's the
Oh yeah.
player who has been competing with Mbappe, Messi, Neymar in Ligue A France for the best goal scorer, and he has done it last year as well. And I think he has the potential to do really good in the World Cup again and score a lot of goals.
Okay, yeah. Well, I hope for them at least that they can get far in it. Okay, and final question is, how far do you think Canada is gonna get in the group? Do you think it'll be a first, second, third, fourth? I mean, they're playing Croatia, they're playing Belgium and Morocco as well too. So, oof.
Yeah, so the reason that I think Canada will go as a second team is that like we are a good team, but not really. We all know that not to the level of Belgium and Croatia. But for me, I think that Croatia is not the same team as they were back in 2018, that they could qualify to final round. They have mostly like majority are older players with a lot of experience, obviously, but yeah, I don't think they're the same team as 2018, and no one is expecting them to show the same performance as they did in 2018. So therefore, even though Belgium is not really on their best nowadays, their last game they lost 2-1, which was a happy moment for us,
Yeah.
with all due respect. And so I think that in the base case scenario, Canada will qualify as a second team.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that's a good prediction. All right, well, over here at the show, we do a little fun thing we like to do. So we say in English, of course, the sport is called football. So we say it in as we say in French, because French is the second uh language in is it
Canada.
no in Canada, or is it the first language? I feel like more people speak French.
No, it's actually the
Oh,
second language. Yeah.
Okay, second language. Okay, yeah, and also in Belgium, it is the first language. Emil, yes, is it or
Yeah, second. Yeah, I speak Flemish or Dutch. So
oh,
for
so
me, it's the
you
second
don't
language.
speak
But for
French?
no, yeah, I can speak some French, but
Oh, okay, all right,
I
nice.
speak
All right,
yeah, Dutch is my mother language.
okay, so we do a little thing here. Like you guys said, we do. This is how you say English in English. No,
Football.
football in English. Oh my God, this is how you say football in English. This
Football.
is how you say it in French. You guys are never gonna believe what it's called. It's very different.
Football.
Can't you believe? And
Yeah.
if you want to say the, just if you want to say the football ball is very scary when it is the time to cross the river. You say this in French.
Le foot fait très peur quand c'est l'heure de traverser la rivière.
Correct? Nice. I like that. I like that. And if you want to say in Dutch as well too, of course for Emil, this is, I'm sure you say this every day.
Het voetbal is heel eng als het tijd is om de rivier over te steken.
Oh, but that accent was very bad though. I heard that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But okay, of course, let's be serious. And if you want to say the football and when you when you score a goal, you obviously go like this in you just go like this.
Goal.
Yeah, actually, don't. But
What's happening right now, Andrew?
just listen. If you score, this happens all the time in the Dutch language. When they score, they go like this.
Doe.
What do you even do?
Emil, do you do that?
No.
Okay, but of course, definitely, Canvas. But when they score, and of course, since you speak French, you go like this.
But.
Yeah. Can I get a yes?
Probably people down in Montreal, they do that.
They do that. Okay, because they're weird. We don't talk to them. Exactly. That's exactly why I had you on. Don't worry about it. But yes, everybody.
But. Goal.
Okay, okay, we get it. All right, the Morocco team.
Oh my god.
It was a great time. All right, the Moroccan world squad is the goalkeepers. Let me just list them out right now. So it is Yassine Bano from Sevilla, Munia from Al Veheda. Then I'm gonna mess this up so good. Abed Reda Tagnoretti from Wedad. If you guys in Morocco, if you guys know actually these players and I say it wrong, please correct me because I know I'm gonna get butchered in the comments. So lovely stuff. All right, then Achraf Hakimi in Real Madrid in Spain, and then Nusar Mazraoui from Bayern Munich, who is German. He's a great player. Then Romain Sayes from Besiktas in Turkey. Then Naif Ajiad from West Ham in England. Then Atraf Dari from Brest in France. And then Jawad El Yamich from Valladolid in Spain. Then Yahi Atin Arial from Wahad from Morocco. Then Badia Bounon from Qatar in Qatar. Wow. Then the midfielders now is Sofian Amrabat from Fiorentina in Italy. Then Selim Ramalal from Standard Liège in Belgium. And why did I make that sound French? Nice. All right. Abdelrahman from Saberi from Sampdoria in Italy. Then Azadine Aouani, I said that wrong, from Angers in France. And then Bilal El Khanous from Genk in Belgium. Then Yahya, oh no, Yahya, no, Jabrani from Wahad in Morocco. And then the forwards now, Hakim Ziyech from Chelsea, who had a belting screamer in the past game. Wow, that was a half-court shot. No, this isn't basketball. That was a good shot. Youssef and Nezrahi from Sevilla in Spain. And then Sofiane Boufal from Angers in France. Then Zakaria Abou Khalal. No, did not say that wrong. From Toulouse in France. Then Izzy Abde from Osasuna in Spain. And then Ameni Harat from Marseille in France. And then Elias Cha from QPR in England. And then, oh no, Abdezazra. No, I did not say that. Abderrazak Hamadallah from Al Ittihad from I do not Kazakhs. Is this Kazakhstan? I did. That can never. We'll move on. And Wilad Chidiari from Bari in Italia. Well, I did say most of that right. I mean wrong, but anyone want to say anything about the Moroccan side here? I do know actually a decent amount of these players, surprisingly, and I can just say that I mean maybe they haven't all played together, especially some of the top names that we would all know, like Ziyech. I know he had a falling out with the Moroccan national team, and he's coming back now to play with them. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna stop talking. Anybody want to say anything about this Moroccan side, or if you just want to know how to say football?
I'll just say this. There's obviously a lot of talent on the team. I
Yeah.
think the fact that I don't know anything about the manager. I don't know anything about their the way they play. I don't know what tactics they're going to employ. So it's
Yeah.
hard to understand how they're going to match up against the other teams, but they obviously have enough talent that given the opportunity they can capitalize on it. So I would never write them off basically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't in pretty much every matchup, I'm not guaranteeing that they'll lose. So when we talk about this being a tough group, I think that kind of is indicative of that.
Yeah, I agree.
I just wanna add one thing. All I know is that Ashraf Hakimi is not gonna have a good time versus Alphonso Davies.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The two one of the two best, I say, left backs or just I'll say backs in the world, to be honest. So,
but would anyone have a good time against Alphonso Davies? I just can't.
That's a good question.
Who could match up to? I don't.
but
I know he's not always.
He's rapid. I know Hakimi's
But
rapid too.
Davies is I struggle to think of maybe prime Kyle Walker, but besides that, I struggle to think of anyone who could beat him
Harry Maguire.
down the line. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't also forget that he did Barcelona dirty in Champions League twice.
Harry Maguire. What?
No. Alphonso Davies.
Oh, I was about to say, when did Harry Maguire ever do anything against Barcelona?
Oh, I was talking about Davis.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
No. No, but I don't know. That'll be interesting. I think it'll take a lot of. I think that matchup will play out based on how the managers ask each player to play. Because if they get in a lot of 1v1 situations, obviously, from a speed perspective and physicality perspective, Davies has the upper hand. And he's a smart player, but it's just how much they're dependent on to move the ball up the field.
Yeah, and I'm sure Davies is going to play a wing back role because he's definitely going to be up and down that line so much. He's going to leave footmarks on there, and I'm sure Hakimi is going to be paired up with him too because no other player, I'm guessing, for Morocco has that pace. So yeah, it's going to be just an interesting one-on-one situation if they go against each other. So I'm excited to see that. Okay, well, that was the Moroccan squad, and now let us go into Croatia, and I cannot wait to say the names because I do not. Oh, by the way, sorry. This is how you say football in Arabic.
كرة القدم.
Yes, yeah, it's amazing. I liked it, and if you guys ever want to say that I want to kick the football, or you want to say I want to kick the football at the bird that is trying to hurt my sister. This is what you say.
أريد أن أركل كرة القدم على الطائر الذي يحاول إيذاء أختي.
Everybody learned something new today. Good for you. And then also, if you want to say it in English, then
I want to kick the football at the bird that is trying to hurt my sister.
There you go. Everybody.
It sounds way cooler in Arabic, to be honest.
That's to be honest.
Sounds pretty lame in English.
Hey, but if you are screaming because a bird is attacking you, this is what you're gonna sound like.
Oh.
No, that sounds so bad. But in English, of course.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh, that's how we all scream in England here. In England, yes, we are in England. Okay, well, Croatia. Let's get into it now. The Croatian World Cup squad is indeed the goalkeepers first. Dominik Livakovic from Dinamo Zagreb, and then another goalkeeper, Ivo Gribic from Atletico Madrid in Spain. Then Ivica Viosic from Osijek, sure, in Croatia. Then the defenders, Josip Stančić from Bayern Munich in Germany. Then Borna Rasic from Rangers in Scotland. And Martin Ehrlich from Sassuolo in Italia. Then Dejan Lovren from Zenit St. Petersburg in Italia. What the heck? Since when was Zenit St. Petersburg in Italia? Okay, I guess they moved. That's fine. Then Borna Sosa from Stuttgart in Germany. Then Josko Givardiol from RB Leipzig. Then, oh wow, Domangoj from Vida from Athens. Everybody knows Vida. And then Josip Jovinic from Celtic. Then Josip Satualo from Dinamo Zagreb in Croatia. Then Lovro Majer from Rennes in France. Then Mateo Kovacic from Chelsea FC in England. Then Luka Modric from Real Madrid in Spain. I don't know if you guys know him. He's a new player to Croatia. But Luka Susic from Salzburg in Austria. Then Marcelo Brozovic from Inter Milan in Italia. Then Nikola Vlasic from Torino in Italia. Then Mario Pulisic from Atalanta in Italia. Then even Perisic from some small club called Tottenham Hotspurs, I think, something like that. Then Christian Jakic from Eintracht Frankfurt, a great player, young. And then Andreas Kramaric from Hoffenheim. Then Marco Livaja from Hajduk Split in Croatia. And then another one, Bruno Petkovic from Dinamo Zagreb in Croatia. And then Ante Budimir from Osasuna in wow, that is not in England, in Spain. I knew that. Then Mislav Orsic from Dinamo Zagreb in Croatia. Well, I need to swallow my spit because I was building up so much saliva from doing the itches in this. But all right, well, what do we have to say about this Croatian squad? I mean, let me just ask everybody: do you think this Croatian squad is as good as the World Cup squad in 2018?
No.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
It's
Yeah, no, definitely not.
yeah.
As we can see, like majority of like the average age players are 29 and over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's not that good as in 2018.
Yeah, I agree too. I mean, they do have obviously Luka Modric, a great player. I mean, Mateo Kovacic is a great player, but they have gotten older and age does wear on you. But when you get older and it's probably your last World Cup, you do start to want it more, kind of like our boy Mr. Sui, Mr. Ronaldo. So, yeah, it could be great for them and they could put up a fight, but it's very hard to see them comparing what they did at least to last World Cup. So, if anybody wants to speak now, please say something.
I'll just say they could get a lot from set piece ability.
Yeah.
Because of Perisic and because of Modric, but to be honest, they were pretty reductive, like very boring, negative in the Euros, which is fine. Like a lot of teams play that way.
Yeah.
But they just didn't have the quality to do much with it. I think they were one of the like lowest chance creators in the group in the Euros. And I just don't imagine that being too much different. I know Perisic has bailed Spurs out a couple times, including against Chelsea, putting in some great set pieces when we haven't been able to make things happen.
No.
But I don't know. I don't think it's enough against Belgium or Canada. And honestly, maybe not even Morocco because they've got a lot of really dangerous players. I just don't think they'll have what they need to get through the group.
Okay. Yeah, fair statement. Yeah, I mean that's really all we have to say about Croatia. And yeah, I feel like their time was definitely in 2018 to win a trophy. I mean, sorry, getting to the quarter, not the quarterfinal, but to the final of the World Cup, Croatia, a team that size, I mean, country that small, it's a huge, huge, huge thing for them. So, I mean, even if they get knocked out in this tournament, it's a little bit far, but it's good for them at least. So if obviously we have to do our lesson, guys. So football in English.
Football.
That's so good. And then football in Croatian.
Nogomet.
Oh my god, that scared me. I jumped out of my
Nogomet.
Nogomet. Why did they do Croatia so dirty? I'm gonna if they sing like very low, how does it sound in this?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm just having fun right now. But But oh, wait. But if there's a bird that is attacking you, like they attack you in Arabic, it might go like this. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, do you guys want to learn anything Croatian, or you think we're pretty much? Oh, wait, done here. Oh, okay. Let's just move on. You know what? It's fine. All right. Well, now let us go to the World Cup 2022 predictions. Who wants to go first for this prediction? Not everybody at the same time, please, because that would be very awkward. Yes. Yes. One of you say something.
I will be first.
Okay, there we go, Emil. Okay, so what do you want to put for your name for this?
What do you mean?
What do you Okay, is that good?
That's fine.
Okay, good. So, what do you mean? So, for Group A, what are your predictions for Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands? Who do you think is going to be first? Who do you think is going to be second?
Yeah, Netherlands first.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure of that. And Senegal second.
Okay, awesome. Nice. All right, Netherlands. Nice. All right, Group B, England, Iran, United States, and Wales. Not the Dolphins, but the Wales. What are you saying for this, first or second? Who is first, second?
I think maybe England first.
Okay.
And United States second.
Okay, wow. The LeBron James of soccer, Christian Pulisic to pull through. All right, Group C, Argentina, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So Argentina first. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Then who's second?
And Mexico second.
Okay, vamos, arriba. Nice. That was bad Spanish. All right, Group D, France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. What are we saying for this one?
I think Denmark first.
Okay, wow. Yeah, I've gotten that actually a lot. So, all right. Who's
Yeah.
second?
And France second.
France. Okay. You don't think the whole curse is gonna continue?
No. I think they'll be through to the next round.
Okay.
Not first.
Okay, fair. All right, Group E, Spain, Germany, Costa Rica, and Japan. What are we saying for this one?
Spain first.
Okay.
And Germany second.
All right, nice. You do eat Wiener Schnitzel, so you know Germany's gonna be second. Nice. Group F, Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. What are we saying for this one?
That's difficult.
I know.
Just put Belgium first. That's yeah.
Belgium first? Okay, I would have never guessed that. Nice.
And Canada second.
Canada second. Nice. Running to the sixth with my woe. Nice. I like it. Right. Group G, Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. What are we saying first, second for this one?
Brazil.
Brazil. Okay. Vai. All right. Second?
Switzerland, I think.
Oh, Switzerland? Okay.
Yeah.
Shakiri. Lovely. All right. Group H, Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana, South Korea. Very mixed group.
Portugal first.
Okay, Portugal.
Uruguay.
Second. All right. Nice. Vamos. All right. Now for your round of 16, the first game, Netherlands versus United States. What are we saying? Who's winning that one?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Okay. Fair enough. Now for the second game, England versus Senegal. Great game. Who do you think is going to win that one?
England.
Okay, fair. Now for the other game, Argentina versus France. What do you think for this one? Semi-final.
Argentina.
Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Now, I said nice a lot of times. Denmark and Mexico. What are we saying for this one?
Denmark.
Denmark. Okay, fair enough. So Denmark to advance. Nice. All right, Group E, Spain, España versus Canada. What are we saying for this one?
Spain.
Ah, you're breaking Emil's heart right now. How dare you? Wait, no, you're Emil. You're breaking Canvas's heart right now. Nice.
I'm sorry.
Okay, what are for this one? Belgium versus Germany. What are we saying for this?
Germany.
Germany. Oh, okay, okay. So there 2E. Nice. All right. Now for this one, Brazil versus Uruguay. What are you saying for this one?
Brazil.
Brazil. All right. Now for Portugal versus Switzerland. Is it gonna be Sur? Is it gonna be Shakiri Shakiri?
Portugal.
All right, Mr. Sur. All right, good. Now for the first quarterfinal, it is Netherlands versus Argentina. Who is gonna win that one?
That's difficult,
Yeah.
but I think Netherlands.
Netherlands. You think they're gonna?
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
They'll be the
fair.
underdogs.
Okay, nice. All right. Now for this one, France versus England. Another great game. What are we saying for this one?
England.
England. Okay, it's coming home. Maybe not all the way. Okay, for this one, Spain versus Brazil. What are we saying for this one?
Brazil.
Brazil. Okay, Brazil to go. Nice. And now for Germany versus Portugal. Who is it gonna be?
Portugal.
Portugal. Okay, sui. All right. Now for the semifinal, you have Netherlands versus Brazil for the first game. Who's gonna win that game?
Brazil.
Brazil. Okay, fair enough. And then for your second semifinal game, you have England versus Portugal. Who's gonna win that one?
Let's say Portugal.
Okay, Portugal.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yes.
This
Nice.
would be a pretty hype final.
I know,
This
because they
is
both
sweet.
speak the same language and stuff, so they're gonna understand each other. Nice. Okay. Now for your World Cup final, what do you mean? Ha, that is your name right now. So
Yeah.
Brazil, Portugal. Who's winning the final?
Brazil.
Brazil. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Emil. To win the final for you is Brazil. What do you think the score is gonna be? Just your best
0-1.
guess. For Brazil?
Yeah, for Brazil.
Oh, 1-0? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is your World Cup 2022 final game and final prediction. All right. Well, now let us move on to the next World Cup one. And who wants to go second for this? Let's hear it. Is it gonna be James or Veronica?
Sure, I'll
Didn't
go.
I already do my predictions?
Did you do your prediction already?
Yeah, I did it for the Group B review.
Oh, you're right. You know what? We'll go over that. I
Mhm.
can't wait to go over that. Never mind. You know what? I forget stuff. I have a brain like a goldfish. All right.
I'd
Group.
be scared I would do different predictions if I
You
did it
know what?
again. So
I'm interested. All right. Now, Campez, for you, Okay, sorry. Of course, I have to ask. What is your name?
You can just put Cam.
Yeah, just put Cam. You gotta be careful what you say here because I will write the first thing. So yeah, just put Cam. Who
Yeah.
are you saying? Oh, you want to? Okay, fine. Just because you said, I'll put another yeah. All right. So yeah, just put Cam. Yeah. So what are you saying for Group A? Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands. Who's gonna be first? Who's gonna be second?
Okay, the first team I'll go with the Netherlands.
Okay.
And then the second team, since Qatar is the host country, so I'll go with them.
Okay. Pay to win. I love to see it. Oh, that's not a 2. Okay. Now for Group B, England, Iran, United States, Wales. Who are you saying for this? First, second.
So first team I will go with England,
Okay.
obviously, and second team I would say Iran.
Okay. Nice. I like to see that. All right. Now, probably Tiremi. Hopefully, he gets a good hat tricks against someone. But all right. Group C, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. What are we saying for this one?
Obviously Argentina.
Okay. Nice. And second place. Who you think for this one?
Second team, I will go with Poland.
Poland? Okay, nice.
Lewandowski. Hey.
Robert Lewandowski. Fun. All right, Group D. France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. Who are you saying first, second?
Let's go with France first team.
Okay.
and Denmark.
Denmark. Okay, nice. There is a pattern. Nice. All right, Group E: Spain, Germany, Costa Rica, and Japan. What are we saying for this one?
Okay, I would say Germany first team and Spain second team.
Spain second team. All right, nice. Arriba. Oof, that was bad. All right, Group F: Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. What are we saying? First, second.
Belgium first. Yeah, and Canada obviously second.
Okay, there you go. Nice. You were scared me there for a second. All right, Group G: Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon. What are we saying for this one?
Brazil first team
Okay.
and Cameroon second team.
Okay, nice. I like that. I like that. All right. Now for Group H: Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana, South Korea. What are we saying for this one?
Portugal first team
Okay.
and Uruguay second.
Uruguay second. Okay, great. Now it is time for Group A. So Netherlands versus Iran. Who are we saying is gonna win that one?
So Netherlands, they have a good team, but even Iran, they're the first team in Asia, and it will be a tough game for both of them, and I
Yep.
think I would go with Iran.
Okay.
I think there will be a lot of surprises.
Okay, great. Yeah, we love the underdog. Okay. Now for the Group B: England versus Qatar. Who are you saying for this one? Home nation versus outside.
Okay, for the host country, that I think that should be enough. I will go with England.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Now for Group C: Argentina versus Denmark. Who are we saying is gonna win that one?
Yeah, definitely Argentina.
Okay, yeah. That is messy. Okay. Now France versus Poland. Who is gonna win that one? Lewandowski or McPaypal?
France.
Okay, McPaypal. Nice. So now for Group B: Germany versus Canada. Oh, tough game. Who do you think is gonna win this one?
Yeah. Well, and here I can be more biased than this, so I will just say Germany. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to pick Canada?
Well, that would be like, very, very like not like as possible. I don't think like Canada would be able to beat Germany.
You never know. Fonzie knows half the team.
Well, of course, but yeah, if we're talking realistically, so
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so Germany to go on to the quarterfinals. All right, now for this one: Belgium versus España. What are we saying for that one?
Germany, Spain. Well, yeah, Spain. Yeah, Spain will beat them.
Okay, great. Now for Group G: Belgium or no, Brazil versus Uruguay. Great game here too. What are we saying for this one?
Yeah, I think Neymar is gonna win the show.
Okay, so Neymar to advance. Nice. And now for Group H: Portugal and Cameroon. What are we saying for this? Actually, a great game.
Yeah, Portugal.
All right, Sue or C or whatever you say. All right, so Group A, it is Iran versus Argentina. What are we saying for this one?
Argentina.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, messy to go through. All right, now for this one: France versus England. Who do you think is gonna win that one?
Yeah, I will say England. Yeah.
Okay, fair. It's coming home. I laugh every time I say that. All right, Group E. Now it is Germany versus Brazil. Ooh, 7-1, 7-1.
Let's go with Neymar again.
Neymar again, nice. Okay, now for your final quarterfinal, Portugal versus Germany. What are we saying for this one? Wait, did I say that right? No, versus Spain. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, Spain.
Spain. Okay, nice. So Spain to go through. Okay, now, yeah, just put Cam. Yeah, what is your semifinal prediction for Brazil and Argentina? the El Clásico of South America. What are we saying?
Well, this is the last World Cup for Messi. Messi is definitely going to the final.
Okay. So Argentina to make the final. And then now your second semifinal, which is England versus Spain. What are we saying for this one?
Ooh, yeah, I think I'll go with Luis Enrique with Spain.
Okay, España. Nice. Okay, nice. All right, now for your World Cup final. Oh my gosh, that was a worst drawing. What do you think is going to be, not the score, but who do you think is going to win this one? Argentina or Spain?
Argentina for sure.
Messi to bring it home. Nice. Okay. What do you think the score is going to be if you had to throw out a couple numbers there?
2-1 Argentina.
2-1 Argentina. Okay, great. Nice. Okay. Messi to get a hat trick, of course, with him scoring on his own goal, but why not? So, all right. Well, yeah, just put Cam. Yeah. Thank you for your prediction. That was very good. All right. And yeah, Cam, thank you. But Veronica, I just want to go back to your World Cup prediction because I I know it's an interesting one. Was it an interesting one? I don't know because I
had like light hot takes, but I don't think there was anything too wild in there.
was you who did you have to win?
I had Argentina.
Oh, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so I think
was this you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, because I had Iran also coming in second in the group, and
you had Uruguay to be second place? I mean, to be in the semifinal?
Yeah, and I had Portugal not making out of the group, which I think
Oh,
looking at other predictions, I think so far I'm like one of the only people to say Portugal wouldn't make it out of their group.
Fair.
But I believe it.
Okay.
I would back it up.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
And I still believe Argentina will win it in the end. And I was saying that's kind of what I'm like. My brackets are like 20% logic and 80% kind of what I want to happen. So
yep,
like
mine's exactly opposite. It's just what I want to happen. Yeah. Let me just show you my prediction, everybody. I just want to get your your opinion on this because Veronica, you already saw this and you thought this was a violation. Okay, so I had to win the World Cup Senegal.
I think it's great. I think it'd be amazing.
This was before, let me just say, before you yell at me, calm down, Emil and Cambes, please. This was before I found out that Mane was injured. So that just take that with the.
Is he for real injured? Like,
yeah,
is he
injured.
not?
Yeah, he won World Cups, which was really sad.
Yeah, he
that
didn't deserve
sucks.
it. He didn't deserve it.
But yeah, with all due respect, even with Mane, that wouldn't be possible.
I know. I just wanted it to happen. And France is my favorite team in the World Cup. But if they've had to play a team in Senegal in the World Cup final, I would want Senegal to go through. But yeah, that's no, that's not gonna happen anymore. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, you can only dream.
But if you had to pick one more like team instead of Senegal, who would you pick in the final?
That's a hard one. I mean, like realistically,
like an ideal matchup for you.
Oh, United States of America. Hell yeah, go United States. No, I think it should be
brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Argentina or Brazil. I think it should be one of those. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, that was the show, and thank you for watching so much. I mean, it was a great episode. Veronica, thank you for joining so much.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. That was a good time. Good times as always. And as well, Emil, thank you for joining as well too. Thank you for being here from Belgium. We got to learn a little bit of your language, and we got to learn how to scream. There we go.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. And last but not least, Cambes, thank you for joining us on short notice. It has been great having you. I know we just met, but I feel like this was a great time.
Yeah, same. Like I loved the show, and I loved like hearing your thoughts and all that. And
yeah, even though Senegal's, I thought they're gonna win, but nope, that's not gonna happen. But we did learn how to say yell in French French, like
Ah.
that's
Yeah.
oh, actually, let's try I'm just curious. How do you yell in Russian?
Ah.
Oh, that sounded bad. No.
Ah.
Oh my. I'm sorry. This show is supposed to be PG-13. That it just turned nuts.
Ah.
Oh God. I'm gonna stop doing that. Okay, well, everybody, thank you for watching the show before this gets demonetized. So everybody, thank you for watching the show. That was, I said that again, but thank you for watching. I said it again. Yes, like, subscribe, and share it, because without sharing it, how else are you gonna scream when the football hits you?
Ah.
That's not how you scream, that's something else. But thank you for watching the show, and everybody like, subscribe, and share it on YouTube and on Spotify, please, because we're all sharing it. You gotta be kind, gotta be lovingly. Enjoy the World Cup, everybody. Group F was a great time. Who's gonna win? Hey, I don't know. United States? Why not? Just put them there. But everybody, as we say on the show, repeat after me. Not this next part, but 3, 2, 1. Just repeat after me. Ready? 1. Love. Football.
Football.
Thank you guys for watching, and bye.